Hey page turners. Today I wanted to talk about some of my eBay purchases I've done over the past couple of weeks. I've gotten into the eBay a bit, and I just would like to go through what I have gotten online, give a few viewpoints on what I've observed about using eBay. The first comic I want to show, this one came from Nerd Time. Let's get it open. Packaged pretty well. Got cardboard in it. Okay, here's the first comic today. Wow, double bagged. Oh, that's a pretty good copy. That's Superman 172. That's the cover was done by Kurt Swan, inked by George Klein. To me, Kurt Swan is the definitive Superman artist. I think he started in '48 and he got done in the mid-90s. It's pretty much until he passed away. The Tyrant Superman. And this was written by Edmund Hamilton, who was a big-time sci-fi writer in the '40s. And he was married to Lee Brackett, also a big-time sci-fi writer back in the same time frame. This had two bids on it, and I bid $4.25, and the shipping actually was $7.99. Shipping is a factor that I kind of have a problem with. I'm trying to figure out a way around it. In my opinion, the thing to do is look for sets of comics, so you're saving some money on multiples so they could ship them together. So either look for an auction with some sets of comics, or just an offer with sets, or buy two at the same time from that same seller, and then make a request that they ship them together, and just to only charge you the one shipping fee. This next one is from Mr. Comic Fan. Please do not bend. I was kind of disappointed with the packaging on this. Their approval rating was 99.5, and I'm guessing it's because of the way they pack stuff. Because this envelope, even though it says please do not bend, and this is the inside, and I have cut that tape, so that's basically, that was all they had packaging it. This is The Brave and the Bold, number 61, and Starman and Black Canary, both basically from the 40s. This comic is not from the 40s, but those characters got their start in the 40s. And I think partly because Gardner Fox, he was the 40s, the Golden Age. He was a writer in the Golden Age, and then he when the Silver Age started up again, he pretty much writing the same basic characters all over again. Brave and the Bold, number 61. This is covered by Murphy Anderson. And I've said this before, Kurt Swan, the big-time Superman artist, when Murphy Anderson inked him, because Murphy he did penciling, but he also did inking. And you could see when he inked stuff, you could tell it was Murphy. He's a favorite of mine for inking and penciling. Okay, next up, this has two comics in it. This is from JS Comics. I think I said that was Mr. Comic Fan. This is JS Comics, well packaged, fragile, handled with care. All right, this has two comics in it. You can see it was well packaged. Took me a while to break into it. Comics are packed back to back, bubble wrap galore, well taped. And I probably paid the same for shipping for this that I did for this. So I was a little disappointed with this shipping. Great comic though. Okay, what are these comics? Well, they got backing board on either side. Okay, the first of the two comics is Captain Marvel, number 11. So this cover was Barry Windsor Smith, or back then he was just Barry Smith. And this was work that he did before he started his run on Conan the Barbarian. This is about a year before that. The story was written by Arnold Drake, who co-created Dead Man in Doom Patrol. Captain Marvel, number 11. And then the next one, a Neil Adams cover, Brave and the Bold, number 80. That's the Helgramite. And the Creeper is the guest star in this this month's comic. Written by Bob Haney, Neil Adams pencils, and Dick Giordano inks. So Adams and Giordano, you can't do much better than that. These two came from JS Comics. Well packaged. Good job, JS Comics. This box is from Time Machine. Pretty well packaged too. I think each of these boxes is set up a little different. Okay, Time Machine Comics. Oh, a little bit of padding. And I got a thank you. This is Detective Comics 346. Cover, I think, is Carmine Infantino. Let's check the notes here. Detective Comics 346. This is a Carmine Infantino, inked by Joe Giella. Story written by John Broome. The artwork on the inside was by the famous Bob Kane ghost artist Sheldon Moldoff. He worked, I think, about 14 years, and DC didn't even know he was ghosting for Bob Kane. But you would have thought somebody would have said, hey, the styles are similar, because he was doing, the work he was doing for Bob Kane was a secret agreement between him and Bob Kane. He was doing other work for DC on the up and up, and but he said it paid his bills, so I guess he was okay with it. I think I'd have trouble signing Bob Kane to artwork that I had done, but you gotta eat. So that's 346. All right, Gemini mailer, and I thought I did pretty good on this, and it looks to be in pretty good shape. Submariner number 2. I got this for $8.50 with shipping was $7.86. So for $16.36, I have Submariner number 2. This package is from Time Machine Comics again. I got 2 comics from Time Machine, but at 2 different time frames, or otherwise I would have asked them to cut me some slack on the shipping. So another thank you. That'd be funny if I opened it up and there was nothing between the 2 pieces of cardboard. Okay, this was from Time Machine. This is Fantastic Four, number 37. Got a crease right there, but if you've looked at Fantastic Four comics, they're pretty pricey. So this one's not perfect, but it's a good reader copy. Fantastic Four number 37, of course. Jack Kirby did the cover, and inked by Chick Stone. Of course, script by Stan Lee. All right, next. This was a case of trying to get cut down the cost a bit by shipping costs by getting some multiples. This again is, these are 3/4 comics. That's Thor 135. They're kind of in rough shape. This one, 135. It's the first mention of Mjolnir as the name of Thor's hammer. And that's the Super Beast, obviously. This ties in with the High Evolutionary. But you can see it's got a fair amount of wrinkles to it. Looks like it's been pressed. A reader copy. Next one is 136. And this is the first appearance of Sif. Jack Kirby, both of these, Jack Kirby with Vinnie Coletta. That's all I'll say. And that's 136. 137. And this is the first Ulick, or Ulick. I think he was King of the Rock Trolls. That's a pretty good splash page. All 3 covers by Jack Kirby and Vinnie Coletta, and all written by Stan Lee. Okay, lastly, even though this is last, this was actually my first eBay purchase, and it's kind of what got me going on continuing buying a bunch of eBay stuff. So this is 5 comics. So everything was shipped together, so I saved some. Actually, it was free shipping in this case. I was a little concerned because when it arrived, it had a grease spot on it, which I think something spilled on it in the U.S. Postal Service. That's why we pay the high rates to get that good service. And so I was a little concerned, but it didn't bleed through the cardboard, thankfully. These are all detective comics. 5 detective comics. I paid, I was the only bidder, $59.99, and I thought I got a pretty good deal. So let's see, the first one is Detective 372 with a Neil Adams cover. The story was written by John Broome and Sheldon Moldoff again. Still ghosting for Bob Kane. Looks like Batman's taking a beating. Okay, this is Detective 370. Also written by John Broome, interior artwork by Sheldon Moldoff. And this is a Carmine Infantino cover. This is a Joker connected cover. Joker 365. Joker. Batman Detective 365. And another Carmine Infantino cover. Another, John Broome wrote it and Sheldon Moldoff did the inside. Inked by Joe Giella. Joe Giella did all of these inking for Sheldon Moldoff. This is another Detective 357. And if you watch any old TV, I think that's supposed to be Steve Allen. But on here he's William B. Williams, but that looks like Steve Allen. Go out to YouTube and do a search on What's My Line. He's on there quite a bit. Another Carmine Infantino cover. That was also a story by John Broome. And the art in this one, Carmine Infantino did the interior artwork as well, inked by Joe Giella. Next we have Detective 356. That's a Carmine Infantino cover. This is written by Gardner Fox, 40s writer. Interior, again, Sheldon Moldoff, Joe Giella, cover by Carmine Infantino. And that's the outsider. Raise your hand if you can tell me who the outsider is. It rhymes with Alfred. Lastly, Detective Comics. This is going back a little bit further, about 40 issues earlier. Detective Comics 318. This is the second appearance of Catman. I think Dick Dillon did the cover work, and I think Sheldon Moldoff inked it. And in this one, Batwoman becomes Catwoman for a while. Pretty good shape, a little bit of writing. But I got all 5 of those were $59.99 free shipping. So I thought I did pretty well. All right, let me get these all. Let me get the packaging out of the way, and then I'll do a quick summation of these. Okay, I'll do a quick rundown of what I picked up and the cost involved. The first comic I showed was Superman 172. Cost was $4.25. Shipping was $7.99 for a total of $12.24 for the comic. Next one was Brave and the Bold, Starman and Black Canary. I paid $14.99 and $5 for shipping. This came from that came from Nerd Time. This one came from Mr. Comic Fan. This one I kind of was disappointed with the packaging, but it made it through okay. And I paid $14.99, $5 shipping for $19.99 cost. This is Brave and the Bold. Both of these came from JS Comics, nicely wrapped, and he cut me $3 slack on the shipping by sending both of them together. I paid $10.50 for the Neil Adams cover and $5 shipping, and for Captain Marvel $6.39. There were 6 bidders on that, and so he combined the $5. So instead of paying $10 shipping, I paid $7 shipping. All right, Detective 346, and I got this from Time Machine. This had 7 bids on it. I got it for $10.60, $5.49 shipping. Submariner number 2, I think in really good shape. 5 bidders. I got it for $8.50 and paid $7.86 for shipping. Time Machine again, Fantastic Four 37, a little beat up. I paid $12.50 and $5.49 for shipping on that. The 3 Thor together, I paid, this was not an auction, this was a straight sale, and I offered $28. The seller took it and shipped them all together. So altogether, I think I paid about $9.33 a piece and $2.33 for shipping for each one of them. So I think it was $6.99 for shipping. 28 bucks and $6.99 for shipping. All right, then we have Detective number 372. This was part of the 5 comics that I got all together. I was the only bidder, believe it or not. So I got 372, Neil Adams cover, Carmine Infantino cover on number 370, Detective 365, Joker related, 357, Carmine Infantino, 356, Carmine Infantino, and 318, that's a Dick Dillon cover. My thoughts on eBay, I think it's probably a good way to get, if you do some homework, have a list of what you're looking for, do some research, check out the pricing of, the different, what kind of condition they're in. eBay, you could do a search on that particular issue and probably get 10 different prices, and you can look at the covers. These, you'll get a picture of what that looks like before you buy it. So you want to look at that closely. Try to get stuff in sets to cut down on shipping. If you buy 2 or more comics from the same vendor, same seller, ask them if they're willing to cut you some slack on the shipping costs. I don't know, it's been, I think, a relatively good experience. Let me know what you think, if I got taken or not. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a like, and I'll have more stuff coming up. So this is my take on eBay. So we'll see you soon. Take care.